Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, the 10 worst diet excuses and what they really mean. My name is Carla Alexander. I'm a single mother of 5. I'm a motivational speaker, a personal trainer, and a pastry chef. If you can believe that, the best of both worlds. I've also written a book. It's called I Am Who I Am, and it's currently available on Amazon. My goal is to inspire as many women as I can to show them who they really are and free their mind to be able to embrace their DQW, their Diva Queen Warrior. Some may be wondering, why aren't I training in the field of fitness? Well, I realized that I wasn't as effective as I could have been because the majority of my clients struggled with commitment. So I started to ask them what was the problem, and they'd give me one of the 10 excuses. But I kept pressing them until I got my clients to fess up. Every last one of them had some type of an emotional blockage that they themselves weren't even aware of. So I thought, well, okay, that's kind of interesting. And I'm wondering how many more people are actually having the same type of an emotional blockage. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what I've learned and the underlying issues for most of us who use these 10 excuses. Excuse number 1, it's too expensive. It's cheaper than takeout and you don't need much equipment or a gym membership. My starting method is mastering your own body weight before picking up any heavy weights. Honestly speaking, if you're using this as an excuse, this is just your lazy mind, hard at work, telling you that you need a bunch of money to get into shape, and that is definitely not the case. At-home workouts are just as effective as a gym membership. You can use couches, you can use chairs, you can use stools. There are so many different things that you can use in your household that you're not even paying attention to and have just as an effective workout. I will show you the tricks and the little tips that I have developed over the course of the years to keep my body maintained. You're going to be like, why didn't I think of it before? Excuse number 2, I'm too busy. Now look, most of us live busy lives. Career moms, housewives, etc. We all know it's easy to grab something quick. I've done it myself. But when you're trying to succeed and keep up with your life, we often look for shortcuts. And a lot of those shortcuts usually end up resulting in poor eating choices. To conquer this, you have to start dumping. That means start dumping all your emotional baggage to make room for the goals you plan to finish. Excuse number 3. I've had a bad day. One of my favorites. I hear this a lot. Well, you know what? We all have bad days, but you can't keep playing the victim and using that as the reason to not complete your tasks. Learn to not take it personally. If you do, you're holding on to someone else's energy, which will take up your precious space. So don't do it. Remember, this is about you accomplishing your goals, not listening to someone else's opinion and making it your fact. Excuse number 4, I deserve a treat. Yes, you do. We all do. But then you have to ask yourself one question. Why do you deserve it? Accountability is key. Being able to recognize any hidden agendas that you haven't acknowledged beforehand can help you tremendously with making better choices. For instance, if you happen to be having a bad day at work, you went to the gym early in the morning and the boss pissed you off. You might decide that because you actually made the effort to get up to go to the gym, that you should be able to reward yourself for that little bit of a stepping stone that you took to get yourself to your goal. But you're really upset because the boss made you feel inadequate, or the boss made you feel like you're a failure. Whatever the negative emotions that the boss put onto you, you're manifesting that in the form of a treat. So just be aware and be very mindful of when you are gonna give yourself the treat, if you truly are deserving of it, or if it's because you're just trying to mask a deeper issue. Excuse number 5, it's genetics. Boy, do I hear this one when I hear how there's no way in the world a person can get thinner because they have some, heavy women in their family. Listen, man, Not wanting to change is what it is. This is a lazy brain excuse. Everyone knows change isn't easy, but it's necessary for it to get the results that we want out of our life. Losing weight can be as gratifying as it is healthy. If you allow yourself the opportunity to truly enjoy the transformation that your body is going to go through as you're rebooting your brain, you're dumping all of the negative energy and putting everything in its proper place within inside your mind, because these are going to be the key elements into changing your thought process from I can't do it to I can do it. Excuse number 6, diets don't work for me. You know what? Diets don't work. You're right. Diets by themselves will never work. It takes dedication and commitment to achieve your goals. So how do you do that? Well, you know what? By putting as much effort into fixing yourself as you'd put into trying to fix somebody else. Whether you think you can't or you can, you'll always be right. So just choose that you can actually make the diet work for you. All right, excuse number 7, I got a slow metabolism. Yeah, this is usually the go-to explanation for when you plan to fail. That way you don't have to try. I call this the backup excuse. Your mind can trick you into believing many things, but if you understand that you have control, then you can trick your mind. We are fascinating creatures, and we can completely alter our bodies with believing that we can. This is where we start giving into our first thought. The heartfelt thought, your intuition. You have to trust yourself. Trust that you can alter your body. Trust that you can get that metabolism revved up with the right diet and the right form of exercise. You have to start believing that you can. Excuse number 8, I'll start my diet tomorrow. This is probably everybody's New Year's resolution. But what happens maybe 12 weeks into the year? They just forget about it. They start, giving into the excuses. And then at the end of the year, they're going to be making the same empty promise, to lose weight the following year. Why do we do this? Because we are so flooded with our day-to-day that we don't have the emotional space to be able to retain the thought long enough to actually put it into action. So what do we have to do? Again, gotta start dumping. Get rid of that unwanted negativity, that unwanted emotions, those unwanted memories, all of the things that make you feel bad. Get rid of them. There's no more need for it. Now we have to replace that with positive thinking. Excuse number 9, I love food too much. Yeah, me too. But why do people believe that in order to be healthy, you have to give up your favorite foods? That's like the biggest misconception. But in order to see that eating better isn't as hard of a task as you think, you have to be willing to be open to new things. This is like becoming the yes ma'am, going left instead of going right, by doing something that you wouldn't otherwise do. If you're going to break the cycle of excuses, then you're going to have to retrain your brain to go in a different direction. It's hard at first because we live on automatic, but this was a very big lesson that I had to learn in order to change my life, to go in the direction that I wanted it to go into. So yeah, one of the biggest lessons that you're going to learn in life is that if you want your life to change for the better in any way, shape, or form, you're going to have to learn to be open-minded, not be judgmental, and be patient with yourself. These are the key elements to being able to change your thought process so that you can enjoy the foods that you genuinely love to eat without feeling guilty. And finally, the last one, number 10, I don't want to look like I'm sick. My thing is, whoever said that just because you happen to lose weight, you're going to look sick? Everybody I've spoken to, that I've trained, that I've actually even said the word muscle mass, thought, oh my gosh, but I don't want to look like a linebacker, or I don't want to look like a dude. You're never going to know exactly what your body can do until you push it. And I get it. Curvy women want to hold on to their curves for obvious reasons, but don't limit yourself based on other people's perception of who you're supposed to be. You don't need anyone else's validation on how you should carry your body. It's your body. And sometimes you might just need to throw caution to the wind and say, you know what, let me see how far I can take my body. Being able to push your mind past the limits is going to open up so many doors for you. Don't worry about what you think is going to happen to your body, because your body is not like everyone else's. Learn to love the skin that you're in. And there you have it, everyone. The 10 worst dieting excuses and what they really mean. Now, here we love tacos, we love our sweets, our sodas, our fries, and our onion rings. We love all of these things, but they're not great for us. How do we come away from wanting to see it? We see it on TV all the time. It's surrounding us, with the knowledge that when you get to a safe place for you to be able to cook for yourself, and you have to make changes. But once you realize that you're going to cook for yourself, you can have the same exact meal and make it 100% healthier than what you would have eaten if you'd have taken out. If you want burger and fries, just go to the store, pick up some turkey meat and a yam, or instead of frying your fries, bake them. There's so many different things that you can do to take your favorite dishes and make them healthier, so you don't have to go without. You holding yourself accountable is just the first step into getting your life where it needs to be at for yourself. And I am just the person to help you with that. With my online course, I Can't, You Can, you'll learn how to RORE, reconnect with yourself and your higher power, organize your emotions and put them in their proper place, reboot your brain and learn how to trust your instincts, and elevate yourself. Learn that your success will always be measured by your dedication. So enjoy giving to others. And as an added bonus, I'm going to show you every single tip, every single shortcut that I've ever had to use to create my online business for little to no money. That's right. You don't need a ton of cash to get started. You just need a solid foundation. And I'm here to provide that for you. Yes, now you're probably thinking, I can just do all of this myself. I'll Google it and I'll just put everything together on my own. Yes, you can definitely do that, but in all honesty, it took me 2.5 years to get to this stage. Do you really have that kind of time? Do you really want to put that type of effort into something that can be shown to you literally in half the time it would take you to do it on your own? I think it's a small price to pay, especially for the knowledge that you're going to have. It's going to last you for a lifetime. And whatever it is that you decide to do after my programs, you're still gonna have the basic foundation to start any goals and to finish with ease. That is my goal. Being able to have that one-on-one relationship with you as you go through this transformation. And it's only 6 weeks. So imagine how busy you're gonna be with everything that I'm gonna teach you. That you're not gonna be able to get free from Google. How to Start Your Business for Free is available for $1,200. But as a bonus, when you purchase I Can't, You Can in full, you'll get this dynamic online course for, nope, not $900, nope, not $750, but for $600. That is 50% off. Free to redeem whenever you want. You can schedule your 6 weeks anytime throughout the year, or if you're not ready, as a gift, you can give it to somebody who is. And as an added bonus, just for making it to the end of this video, when you sign up, I'll be sending you a signature DQW t-shirt or tank top, access to my 21-day meal plan with recipes, tips, and more. I know I've said a mouthful, but I know that I can help you, especially because I went through these changes, and I went through these changes late in life. And I understand the fears and the insecurities of getting back out here and trying to build a business. But you don't have to suffer. You don't have to struggle. You can do it. I mean, I'm doing it. I know you can do it. What are you waiting for? Schedule your free call, because if you've watched this video to its entirety, then that means you're ready to make that change and empower yourself. That means you're tired of living for everyone else and you're ready to start living for yourself. It means you're ready to change your I can't to I can and make those changes that will help you walk into the light that you were destined to walk in. Be scared, be excited, be the one. Be the change and change someone else's life. Be your own boss of life. You guys, are more than welcome to follow me on social media. To schedule your call, you got to go to my website, carlaalexander007.wixsite.com. There you go to contact, fill out the form, and what day you guys would like to schedule your free call. Remember, it's never too late to recreate, so be yourself, your real self, and shine.